Welcome back to the 2024 Olympics. I'm your host, Maddie the Baddie, and today we have a fun-filled day full of sports. So, good old fun sports. I love sports, and that's why I'm here. But on top of being the host, I'm also the judge, and I'm going to be judging just how sporty these sports really are. I will be giving them a rating, either gold, silver, bronze, or just a big old thumbs down. First things first, what is the definition of a sport? Because I don't even really know. Sport. An activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. Sounds like the definition of sport to me. Also real quick, if you watch my videos often, you'll notice that I have a different background. That is because I am in a different location still. I mentioned this a little bit in my last video, but unfortunately I had to fly home to my hometown in Iowa due to a family emergency, so I will be here for a little bit. I don't know how long yet, but yeah. Another thing, my hair. Yes, I know I look like a fucking crab, okay? I haven't washed my hair in a few days, and I tried to do the little cutesy Y2K space bun thing with hair on the flipping out. It looks like this. Just had to get that out of the way. Because as mentioned, I've been a little stressed, dealing with a lot of little stress going on. And my hair is the least of my concern. And last but not least, I was going to talk about the boxing controversy, but I'm just not going to. I want to laugh, I want to giggle, and I want to make fun of some sports. That's what we're gonna do. But I will say, how about you don't compete in an Olympic boxing match if you're just gonna cry because you lost to your opponent and then try to call them a man. Just don't enter next time, just stay home. Just watch it on TV like everybody else, okay? That is all I'll say on that. Okay, now that we got all of that out of the way, let's watch some sports. Now that the Olympics is wrapping up, we're gonna cover some sports that should have been included. But we're not just gonna be watching any sport. We're gonna be watching some really unconventional niche sports. Some that I have never even heard of. The first sport we will be looking at today is called car jutsu. That sounds like some shit that would be in Naruto. Car jutsu. Yeah, that's right, you better run away. I'm gonna run your ass over. From my understanding, car jutsu is like jujutsu, but in a car. Why is this a thing? I don't know. But the first video we're gonna watch is called the Seatbelt Assassin, and we're just gonna go from there.
Well, you can call me the Seatbelt Assassin, but I'm dripped in a onesie right now. Your pick. I came out beautiful, came out angry.
What? Nothing says intimidating like a man in a onesie covered in cats with Santa hats on. I'm sure his opponent will be shaking in his boots.
Combat sports just up my alley.
I'm sorry, what? Combat sports are just up my alley. Okay, this looks like it's just focusing on the one guy. So we're gonna go to a different video where it actually shows us a match. And the YouTube channel that I'm looking at is called Pro League Network. And they have a variety of just crazy ass sports. All right, we got Melvin versus Achilles. I think that's how you say that.
Jump on Melvin. Gets out of the seatbelt first, but Melvin somehow is applying enough pressure to keep Achilles in the driver's seat.
So they just hugged for a really long time in the car, and now we're on to Chambers and Gurkey. What a name.
Gurkey's gonna block the seatbelt escape attempt, and now Chambers trying to make some distance here.
He's standing all the way up in that car. He must be like my height. God damn.
He does achieve something
what is coming out of his
pants?
Ew, I thought that was his balls, or like his little winger. I was gonna say wiener and dong, and I said winger.
Oh, excuse me, I've just been notified that that was the heel of Chambers. My mistake.
Oh, that was the other dude's foot? Ugh, he got some yellow ass feet. I want to watch like a full match. These little most destructive moments are just kind of a tease. I will say I don't watch sports a lot. Shocker. I know, I look like the sportiest girl out there, but I don't. I watch UFC every once in a while, and that's probably my favorite sport to watch. First car jutsu ladies match of 2024. Let's fucking go. Let's go, girls. All right, first we have Katie and Tyler.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do for a living?
Certified mental performance consultant.
Certified mental. Okay, so.
Yes, doing the calculations. So that means you are not a professional car jutsu champion. Okay, I'm gonna just skip the interview because, sorry, just don't care.
Horn doesn't work.
Super awkward starting, by the way. Let me check myself out. Let me make sure I'm looking like a winner. She better win after that, by the way. And the other girl's just like awkwardly like, Okay.
All right, Mark, here we go. We've got a nice start to the action here, and immediately we see a new technique here from Katie.
Yeah, shove that. I told her to shove that face down in there.
Who the fuck is commentating?
Yeah, I told her to shove that face on in there.
She loves to compete, and she loves to entertain.
You know, honestly, I think me and her can be friends. I would feel extremely safe going in an Uber with her by my side. Ain't nobody fucking with us. They want to drive down a mysterious alleyway, boom, she's on his ass. She's been doing that. So I guess this could be a useful skill. And she won. Okay, I'm kind of bored of this already, so card jutsu will get silver from me. It was somewhat entertaining, but after a while, it just gets really boring because it's like you're confined to this little space in a car and there's not a lot of movement, whereas UFC, you get an entire octagon, but sometimes they still do that. They just hug the entire time. And I'm like, okay, y'all can do that backstage. What are we doing? But the next sport on our list is, you guessed it, slap fight. If I was a slap master, I was gonna say what would my nickname be, but I think I just came up with it. I would be the slap master. Slap your ass.
He believes all of his power comes from his hair and he takes great care of it.
All of his power comes from his hair? I'm not seeing the hair that they're talking about. Oh, ew, is it like a rat tail? Okay, anyway.
And he's a cage fighter.
Oh, and he's just dropped the slap savage for the...
I don't know what I was expecting. I was not expecting the man to fall over like that. Okay, so that was just like a little 1-minute clip. We're gonna watch Frank the Tank slaps a giant.
This man is the largest slapper on the planet.
The largest slapper on the planet, you guys. Not the largest man, the largest slapper.
504 pounds, 6'7".
504 pounds this man is.
But he's facing America's sweetheart, Frank the Tank.
Weird to think of a man named Frank the Tank as America's sweetheart. Yeah, this man's about to get his head slapped off.
The hand of Leviathan. Giant hand.
Oh my gosh, and
He barely even moved the guy. And you know, I didn't realize this because of the beard, but that man's neck is his head. It's a straight line. There's no curvature. It's just like thumb style. So this man's head ain't moving. So he has that as an advantage. But let's rewatch this for a second. He went like this, and he kept a straight fucking face. America's sweetheart did not come to play fucking games.
Gosh, and he knocks the crap out of Frank.
He did not knock the crap out of Frank. Look at Frank. He looks fine.
It looks like Dallin Gatling said, look, man, don't make me come over here.
What did he's literally just doing the fucking sport. He's literally just slapping. I don't know what he's in trouble for.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god! You gotta have some serious slapping power for that.
Come on, big man, get up. We need you.
I want to raise.
Who said I want to raise? That's me. Me in any situation. I need a raise.
I want to raise.
I feel you, dude. That was actually insane. And you know what? I was very entertained. This one, honestly, so far, I've only watched 2. This has been one of my favorites. I think I'm gonna give it gold. The next sport we have is none other than cheese rolling. It might not sound like a sport, and that's because I don't think it is one, but we're gonna find out. If you don't know what cheese rolling is, me neither. I'm looking it up as we speak, and it says, it looks like it is a British sport, and they roll a wheel of cheese down a hill, and the first person over the finish line at the bottom of the hill wins the cheese. So this will be interesting. And the cheese is off, followed by the people. And already they all fell down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is the point of this? This is probably the most white thing I've ever seen. The fact that this is in the UK, I'm not surprised. You know, I like cheese, but do I like cheese this much? No.
Cheese, cheese.
Cheese, 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 cheese. Come on, everybody, cheese, cheese. All right, I guess there's another round, so let's see it. Oh my god. That one in the front has a technique or something. He said hands and knees. Oh my god. The way she tried to, she's like, I got this. Nope.
What's it like to win?
The sentences. What's it like to, okay, cheese rolling, I'm gonna give up. There's really no skill involved. You're running down a hill after a wheel of cheese. Not much else to say. Moving on to chess. Boxing, that is. You thought I was just gonna say a regular chess match. Huh. And chess boxing is exactly what it sounds like. It is, I believe, 4 minutes of chess, followed by a round of boxing, and so on.
But he's got a tough opponent.
Coming in first in the white corner.
Look at the tail of the
weighing in at 163.
Why is the commentary still talking when the announcer guy's announcing? Yeah, so we have Toast here. He's getting ready to go for his match. He looks great, and he looks like he's been training for a while. So fun fact, I actually don't know how to play chess. I might just skip the chess part. I'll watch a little bit of it.
And this will be a more serious affair than the last one. There's not going to be any questioning of the audience for moves.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Yes, move the horse and then the curvy piece and then there's crowns in the back. Okay, we're gonna skip to the boxing now.
These guys are just throwing punches.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And now going off with Toast back up. 30 seconds left in the round.
A lot of time, we got to grab.
There we go.
Why did they end it at 32 seconds? Okay, production is a little weird, but okay, then they go back to chess, and then they go back to boxing, and then they go back to chess, and then they go back to boxing, and then they go back to chess, and then they hug. I'm gonna give this one a bronze, and I'll explain why. So this is like 2 activities together, and they're trying to call it a sport. I think like the boxing part, that's a sport, obviously. The chess part, I'm like, that's the skill. So they're combining like physical exertion with skill, but I'm like, they're 2 separate things. Boxing, I guess, takes skill too. The entertaining part, not really there for me. I was really bored, probably because I don't know how to play chess. I feel like if I knew how to play chess, maybe it'd be a little bit more entertaining, but even then, like, I wouldn't watch someone play a match of Uno, you know? I know how to play Uno, but I don't care to watch it. It's just kind of boring, you know? Next is a sport that I guarantee you have never heard of. Extreme ironing. This is pretty much what it sounds like. It's ironing your clothes, but in an extreme way. Let's take a look.
Of all the sports in the world, this one must be one of the weirdest.
This is my boyfriend when he sees one wrinkle in his shirt.
And now the man who invented it has decided to make a comeback after 11 years of self-denial.
Imagine you're just going on your daily nature walk and you look up into a tree and what's that? It's a grown bald man ironing his shirt. Regular Wednesday in his neighborhood.
Rock climbing Brit Phil Shaw.
Oh, of course this is a British activity. They be talking shit about Americans, which we're not great, but they have the dumbest sports because what the fuck is extreme ironing? Someone said the British version of Iron Man.
Ironed underwater.
How can you even do that without getting electrocuted? Is this like actually ironing or are they just like pretending to iron without the heat part?
Upside down on a climbing wall and even on the back of a cow.
Okay, that better not be a real iron that's on because what the fuck?
But he is now back in training with his long-suffering wife Starch.
His long-suffering wife? He just forces her to do it with him.
Honey, you have to put your back into it.
I just want to go home.
In 2002, Shaw and a group of friends won the first and only Extreme Ironing World Championships in Germany.
Okay, well, that's unlike anything I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a... I feel like ironing is not a skill, it is a chore. There's a little bit of physical exertion in running around with an iron board, but hey, that's not necessary. And also, what is the point of this? There's no competition, there's no, I don't know what the point is. And now time for extreme lip gloss application. Don't get too comfortable because next we have something that'll shake you out of your seat. What? What am I trying to say? You know what? Just stay seated. We have wife carrying. Oh, off to a rough start there. They have a plan. She's upside down on this man. Oh my God. This is like marriage. No matter how many times you fall, get up and continue until you reach the finish line. Remember, when you fall together, even if only one of you causes the fall. All right, so we, face right in the mud. Oh my God. Not him giving her a fucking concussion because he slipped and fell. That poor girl. Oh my god. This would be humiliating as a couple. And of course, it's just white people, by the way, doing this. It is a race. There's a lot of physical exertion. It is entertaining. I will give this one a silver. It is just stupid enough to be entertaining and physically exerting enough to be considered a sport. Is it one of the dumbest things I've seen since extreme ironing? Yeah, but this next one might change that. Because next we have shin kicking. Yes, this is a sport, I guess. And this is also a UK sport. This is the hill that they rolled the cheese down earlier. Okay, we're gonna go to a different video. They stuff their shins with hay, apparently, which I don't know how much protection that really is.
Baby face in the left here. A guy, oh, there's a wizard. I think he's judging the events.
A wizard? Okay, this is like a parody channel. Okay, enough of that. I'm gonna give this one bronze because it is fairly entertaining. I'm sure it's physically exerting and I mean painful, probably. Is it a skill? Not really, but I'm sure they get a kick out of it. There's really no system of how I'm judging these. It's just what I feel in the moment, and I'm feeling bronze. Next we have, I almost said gorilla. Gorilla gaze. To my knowledge, gorilla gaze is when you are in a plank position and you try to knock the other person over.
Take your positions.
Oh my god, that's the guy from earlier with the rat tail. He's a man of many traits, except for growing a full head of hair, apparently.
And we're off. Oh, right away, Raven reaches for the wrist. Little bit of push and pull going on here. Nice arm drag attempt. Couple of warnings here from the officials that Outlaw is putting his fingers across the line.
I don't know if it takes skill, but sure. This video is an hour long, by the way. I'm not watching the entire thing. Next, we have ultimate tire wrestling. It's like wrestling, but you have to touch a tire the entire time.
Cameron Harris versus Anthony Merrill.
These are so unserious.
Young and explosive. He's got him in the air.
Oh, he's got him up. Oh, he's almost inside. There's almost a dunk there.
Do it up. There's a big
stuff.
Oh, get dunked on, bro. I'll give this one a silver. I could watch this again, honestly. We're almost done, guys. I know this is a lot of sports. Last but not least, we have pillow fight championships. Yes, this is a real sport and not just something you did with your friends as a kid.
Oh, another one! He followed through, but that was blocked.
This is so funny to me. Two grown-ass men just whipping each other with pillows. Like, this is probably one of the least intimidating sports I've ever seen. Oh, what do you do for work? Oh, it's no big deal. I'm actually the pillow fight champion of the world, so cool. Yeah.
Just missing his head. Apollo weaving and bobbing through traffic.
You know? Just two grown men playing with pillows. Just guys being dudes. I will give this sport a silver as well. Now, who would I be as the judge of all of these sports if I didn't at least try some of them, you know?
What?
You're gonna lose.
Yeah, you like that?
We got the slap master. And
I'm the slap clapper. I am a slapper.
What's your nickname?
Oh, I am the slap slapper.
Okay.
Is that not good? Alright. I am double slaps.
Double slaps?
I slap you, you slap me. Slipping slaps. This is the only one you finna get. I promise you. I promise you.
Yeah! Frank the Tank ain't got shit on me!
That's not how you play. Where did you learn how to play this?
I win. Headbutt for the win. I don't have a wife, but I have a boyfriend, and he's back there. And I'm gonna win the boyfriend carrying championship.
Oh shit! Get up! Yeah! Okay, so for the shin kicking one, they like hold each other. Don't actually kick my shin.
Oh, sorry. That's my toe.
That one actually hurt.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, that one's a little too dangerous to skip with. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite kooky, weird sport was. Honestly, this isn't even half of the weird sports that I found. So if you want a part 2, let me know. Thanks for just hanging out with me, giggling a little bit. Again, going through a little bit of a stressful time in my life. So I needed this. If you have any video ideas for me, let me know because, yeah, don't have a lot going on up here right now, as you can tell. If you watched this whole thing, I appreciate you. My name is Maddie the Baddie, your new favorite YouTuber. Hopefully I see you in my next video. Bye.